We'll start with Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Bubba. I just finished asking Coach about, what it would take to win a starting job in the fall. I know right now you guys are just focused on getting better, but, you're a guy who played a whole lot, but split time. Where do you think you are in terms of establishing yourself as a clear-cut, starter and leader in that secondary?
I'm not really focused on that right now. We got, me, Gervin, Amari. We got guys, it's a competition every day. I'm not really focused on, establishing a starting spot. Like, I know who I am. I know my play style. I know where I belong on this team. We just all focus on getting better at the end of the day. We all look at each other like we all starters. We rotate all the time. We do what we do. At the end of the day, me, Gervin, and Amari are the three best safeties right now. And that's how it's going to be. And I think that's how it's going to be throughout the season. And we just going to play how we play. But right now, we just focus on getting better every day, focus on, fixing up little techniques, and really helping the young guys. We've been here for a while. We know this defense. So just teaching allows us to learn more. So that's really what we focus on right now.
Thank you.
Bubba, we're going to go to David Lake at 24/7. David?
Hey, Bubba, wanted to ask you about kind of the guys you go against in practice, specifically the quarterbacks, and just, are they impressing you by the work they're giving you guys in practice? And if so, just, what is it specifically that impresses you about what they're doing?
They all impress me, honestly. Having De'Eric out and having these guys come in and give a different look that we haven't really seen as a defense. Specifically Tyler Van Dyke, he has an arm like no other, he could put balls in places that, an average quarterback couldn't. And even the young Jake Garcia, he has some crazy little Patrick Mahomes type throws sometimes. So, just getting a different look from these quarterbacks allows us to, have a different view on, different play styles, different quarterbacks we're going to match up against this season. So I think it's honestly good. And I think, they're on the right path to being great.
Bubba, we've got David Furones from the Sun Sentinel. David?
Hey, Bubba, you mentioned, also trying to help out the young guys. And Coach T-Rob just mentioned Tay Williams is one of the guys that's flashing. And, we saw that he had an interception in the scrimmage. Talk about what he has shown in improvement in these early spring practices and what he did specifically on that play or, anything else that has impressed you from him.
Tay, he a guy with a lot of passion, like that's one thing he wants to do is play football. I think that's the only thing he wants to do. And having him back out here and being able to go full go and not have to, think about his neck or anything, I think it's given him a lot of life and a lot of energy. And just seeing him go and seeing him develop over time and how quick he picks up on football. A lot of us look at football players as, just all about football and, we don't really focus on this or that. He focuses on football. That's one thing I can say. He don't need to write things down or hear it twice to know what he's doing. And that's what I see. That's what I've seen from him. And that's a very big thing, especially for a guy that hasn't played in a year and that's coming into not a new system, but a system that he doesn't know. So it's great improvement every day by him. And, he's just getting better, just getting a feel for the game. And even on the interception, like this Tay being Tay, he athletic, he can make these plays, and he just went up and got that one.
Awesome. Well, I got two more for you. We're going to go first to Susan Miller-Degnan at the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hey, Bubba. Can you speak of the attributes of, I know you know Brevin very well, Brevin Jordan, and why he'd be a valuable addition to an NFL roster on the field and off it?
Brevin brings that type of energy that teams want, that teams need. He's passionate. He wants to win. That's one thing I'll tell you. He wants to win, and he's going to do everything in his will to win. And he's just a guy that you can rely on at all times. Even off the field, he's just, he's like a light, to everybody. He just shines, and that's one thing that, me and Brevin, I feel like are similar. We have our own personalities. We are, we know who we are and we're comfortable with ourselves. And I think that's going to take him a very long way. And obviously his skill set, you know, Brevin is Brevin, and he's that.
Thanks.
Awesome. Bubba, last one for you. We got Daryl Streeter from Footballville. Daryl, go ahead.
Hey, Bubba, what's going on? Before Coach T-Rob got here, they said he wears his cleats to practice. Talk to us about Coach being so active in practice.
Yeah. He brings a different type of juice to the game. Even in meetings, he's passionate about this game, and he wants everyone just to get better. He wants everyone to be on the same page and understand this defense and different concepts. But I don't know. He's like no other, honestly. I'm very happy that he's here. I'm very happy that he's my coach, and I get to learn from him. He's taught me so many new things that I never even thought of. And there's so much more, and specifically like my game that I can fix that he's noticed. And he's like, you need to work on these certain things, and these things will, you know, help you out in the long run and right now in practice. And over these 9 practices, I think I've got better specifically in man coverage. And he's just like, you got to just work on these little techniques. And just the mental side of it, you know, he wants you to be very locked in and have that mental toughness to go out there every day and compete at a high level and do the little things right. So his energy that he brings to the field, you know, he has that same energy off the field. But, you know, when you outside of the building, he's a great guy, you know. He's a guy that you can rely on, you can call at any time.
Awesome. Bubba, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon.
Yep, sounds good. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.